As a 51-year-old black man, as a inactive United States Marine, this is the bullshit.
Right. That's, this is the ideal man. I'm the ideal man. You are me.
Now, first, let me say, do not go and harass this TikToker. He has a small channel. He's expressing himself as he sees himself. He has all the rights to do so. But this is just an example of how a man like myself would be considered toxic masculinity to a lot of the women that we hear on the airwaves today, talking about how a man who opens a woman's door, a man who pays the bills, a man who instructs and leads his household is toxic masculinity in this world today. You can scroll through TikTok on any given day at any given time, and that's what you will see. You will see that loud minority who is infecting the majority, especially in the black community. We see this, that a true ideal man has been forgotten about. A true ideal man has been corralled into a state where this new generation, this younger generation, has been demasculinized to the point where they are viewing that the ideal man is this softness. Now, don't get me wrong. I do believe that an ideal man does know how to nurture his family, nurture his children, nurture a woman, and protect and provide for his household. But when you listen and you see what a lot of black women are out here talking about concerning an ideal man, it is this demasculated man that they are actually talking about. But when they get one that they can run over, that they can rule, that they can decide what he's going to do and not going to do, when they are acting like they are the man, and because you make more money doesn't make you the man, because you have a higher degree of education does not make you the man. You see, true leadership comes from the ability to be able to communicate to those that you are leading in such a way that they understand the gentleness and the instructions of your leadership, that they understand that at a certain point, the buck stops here, and that you are also willing to take on all the consequences of whether or not the decision is good or bad. A true man recognizes that the woman in his life is his greatest counselor, and that major decisions should flow through her for her opinion, for her thought process, for her insight, to see if he takes all the information and evaluate that information to see what is the best direction that the family should go in. And when the decision is made and it doesn't go the proper way or the way that you expected, that man is going to take on all the responsibilities of that decision. He's not going to run back and say, oh, we only did this because she wanted to do this and it's her fault. No, it could be her decision. It could be her uh, fault, but that man is going to take on all the public responsibility that it was his decision, his fault, and take on all the consequences that come thereafter and look to rectify the situation with his partner if she is so willing. But when you get that as the perfect man, when you get that as the example of what a man is, that is not what you will receive. You will receive a boy that sits there and will blame the woman for every mistake that is made in the relationship, every mistake that is made in how the family has been run, and then scapegoat that woman for even his decisions that went awry. But if that's the perfect man that y'all are looking for, then have at it. And when life doesn't give you lemonade, I don't want to hear you crying about how the lemon got into your eye and made you cry. Now you have a great day. And remember always to you got to free yourself to be yourself because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibration.